We're visiting with Dr. Madeline Romeu, a respected optometrist with a successful multicultural practice in West New York, New Jersey. She shared what prompted her to engage the services of the Kabachnick Group.
I've always had luck in getting tremendous assistance because it's a close community and people know each other, and as Hispanics, we're all Hispanics in the office, we recommend, and being women, we check people out and we know friends of friends. So it's really been, it's rare that I got people off the street or from a newspaper. But I really had good staff, and we want to analyze their capabilities and what are their attributes that made them be good in a particular area. Like I have an office manager that's been with me for 25 years. I have another person that's been with me doing the optical part, which I trained how to do that for 13 years. And it goes on of people staying a long time and knowing their job and doing them well. So we evaluated them to see what skills it was. And then that helped me when I wanted to bring somebody else in to know what position they would be good in, and that I wouldn't be putting them in a situation that would be above their level. And I think that's the key there. Being a good manager, and I've learned by the seat of my pants besides taking courses, when I was in college and after college, is to know the abilities of the people around you, which you can afford when you have, 5, 6 people working for you. Now, if you have a big, gigantic corporation, there's no way you're going to have that one-on-one with the worker to know their capabilities, their likes, their not likes. But here, it's easier for me, and as a woman and having empathy and talking, I relate and I know their personalities, their characteristics, if they're doing that job and they're happy at it, or if I can toss some other responsibilities and they're still happy, I know that I haven't overwhelmed them. But being a good manager is knowing what position to put them in, because if you put somebody in lower than their abilities, they're going to get bored and tired and not happy, and they won't succeed in the business. And if you put them in a situation where they're stressed because it's too difficult for them, they're going to jump ship. And that's somebody that was wonderful as the front desk, or wonderful talking on the phone, or wonderful back office doing the paperwork and the insurance, but you put them in a situation that was not their abilities, and you didn't know that they weren't a people person until you did the evaluation of their skills, that you say, oh, this person is really happier working on their own, being independent, and figuring problems out by themselves. Other person likes talking on the phone and talking and greeting the patient when they come in, and being Miss Social Butterfly and still getting everything done, which is wonderful. Whereas if you have somebody that you put as a social butterfly, but they really were better in the back office, they're not going to be happy. The patient's not going to be happy because they see that. So it's a win-win when you do the testing, because you're placing them in the right position.
Although Terri has limited knowledge of optometry, Dr. Romeu commented on the importance of her people skills.
People is what it's all made out of. It doesn't have to do, you're taking people from anywhere and placing them in a situation. My person that does the frame selection and ordering of the glasses, Emma tells me when I first told, okay, because everybody starts at the front desk, and then I see their talents and I bring them up, or I assess them. I assessed her also. And I said, we're going to make you the person that takes over the frames and does that. She said, oh, I don't know English that well, and I don't know if I could order these online and this and that. And I taught her everything, and now she's so proud that she's like, I didn't believe when you told me that I was going to do this. I said, there's no way, so it's good that you know what the person is capable of, and bring them up to that level. They're so satisfied that they're working at their top ability levels.
We were curious about how a successful doctor with great inner perception found assessments that either reinforced or not their hiring decisions.
Well, That's easy because, I'm a scientist, so it's all adds up. 1 + 1 is 2, and it's not 2 1/4. There is no gray, it's black and white. And you need facts to make a decision. The same thing, if I think there's a pathology, somebody has glaucoma, it's not just taking the pressure of the eye and I say, oh, you have glaucoma. There are 5 other tests that I have to do to confirm that you truly have glaucoma, because I could be led down the wrong road and you don't have glaucoma, or I can miss that, or miss a brain tumor, or miss something else. So it's a culmination of many tools and instruments that I use to analyze my information. And then my gut feeling and my experience to make the choice that, we've been down this road before and this is what happened and this is the course of action that I should take. So even in hiring people, it's the same thing. You get your assessments, your visual assessment, your first impression, your physical assessment of Terri's assessment tools, her counseling,